The crews of Gemini and Highland are getting ready to roll this weekend for their big parades.
Our Taylor Gibson joining us live from the Krewe of Gemini's den with more on what to expect. Good morning, Taylor.
Good morning. Look, we have a jam-packed weekend. We are here with the Krewe of Gemini to talk about all the events that are going to be going down, and we're about to have such a fun time this weekend. This may be the Mardi Gras weekend. Let's talk about today, though. We have a float loading party. What can people expect when showing up to that today?
Tonight is going to be a great event for the entire community. It's from 5 to 8 p.m. Everyone will be able to come in, get up close to the floats, meet the royalty. They'll be able to see all the different themes for this year that are going to roll tomorrow. We will have different vendors. We will have face painters, food vendors. We will have beverage vendors. There will be a lot of excitement here. You'll be able to get specialty throws and beads. It's a great event for the entire family, young, old. Bring your kids and just feel the excitement that's building for this wonderful, beautiful weather that we're going to have this weekend.
Now, that weather is something I really want to touch on because last year we all experienced it. I mean, Mardi Gras last year was a little bit tough to sit through for people sitting on the floats, for people sitting trying to catch beads. It was a little crazy. This year, so much different. Talk to everybody a little bit about how this year is going to look.
Well, last year, as you know, we got soaked to the bone, so we're due for a good year. Tomorrow's weather looks amazing. I'm kind of expecting a record-setting crowd. We had a record-setting number of attenders for the ball, and we're hoping the parade will be no different. It's going to be a great day weather-wise, and just the excitement is building. I hate to use the word epic, but it just might apply here.
Now, with putting such a huge event together, obviously we know it's a year-long process of work, but who can you guys shout out that maybe doesn't get enough attention when it comes to putting all of this together?
Well, we have chairmen of different committees and everything, but as far as a parade, Patrick Gallagher is amazing. We all call him Patchy, and he has the logistics down to a science because it's a lot of organizations that's required to pull this off, and a lot of the safety features you have to include, and so he does an amazing job with a lot of help with the drivers, the trucks, make sure the floats are word worthy and all that kind of thing, but he does an amazing job. So shout out to Patrick, absolutely.
Now, coming back here, we must talk about just how big this weekend is. I mean, it is literally just Mardi Gras, right? Why is it important for the community to come out and be such a big part of these events?
That's a great question. So the economic impact that the crews bring to our Arklatex region is astronomical. We are going to be spending over $500,000 here in the community of our own money. This is all volunteer driven. We're all volunteers, but all of that effort for the beads, the throws, the vendors you're going to see on the streets, this brings in people from all over the states, the Arkansas, Louisiana, Texas region. They're going to spend the night here. They're going to buy gas here. They're going to eat here. That's economic impact to our community. That's sales tax revenue. This is huge, and we hope that Shreveport-Bossier is proud that we're able to bring this to our community.
And look, I'm so unbelievably excited. I'm going to be out there ready to catch some beads, some throws. Who knows? I may even get one of those big teddy bears I know people like to throw. For right now,
bring a sign.
I would love to. I would love to. For right now, we're going to send it back to the studio.
Certainly some good weather for some parades, and it all gets underway tomorrow with the Krewe of Gemini as they get ready to head through the streets.
Taylor Gibson joins us live from Gemini's den with more on what to expect. And boy, you've been showing us all the wonderful things that we can see on the parade route.
Yeah, guys, let's start off with, you guys mentioned some of these specialty beads. I may have all of them on right now. These are a quick look at some of the beads you guys might be able to collect this weekend, but let's dial it back a little bit. Let's talk about this weekend as a whole. This is a huge weekend. Your guys' float loading is tonight, but let's talk about that parade. How can people set up and be a part of this weekend?
Well, we're going to have some phenomenal weather. So I would encourage everybody, if you're coming to the parade, come early. The roads will open at 7 a.m. The streets will close at 1 o'clock, and the parade starts at 3:30. So with the weather, we're anticipating a huge crowd. So I would gather your stuff and get out there early.
So with this huge crowd, obviously I know you guys are almost built to supply and sustain all of these people and their entertainment. But I want to talk to the royalty. What do you guys do for your crew exactly?
The royalty is responsible for promoting and being in the community and letting people in the community know about Gemini. We're also really good friends with a lot of the other Mardi Gras crews, and we go to their events, we support them and attend their parties and their balls, and that's the biggest part of our responsibility.
Absolutely. And with Mardi Gras as a whole, it is such a big part of our city, right? And so many people have an opportunity to enjoy a fun, free, safe environment. Again, why is that so important, bringing that to our city?
Because it's about our community. It's what we represent. We love the family aspect, throwing the beads to the kids. It should be nothing but 100% fun, and that's what we want to bring to community.
And so for everybody watching at home that is here watching the Krewe of Gemini, right, and they're going to come to the float loading and they're going to come to the parade, but they may still not know everything about your crew. You guys see all of the hard work you guys do all year. What is one thing that you could give to the people that they may not know about your crew?
I think one thing that's important to know about Gemini is we are the oldest modern parading crew in the Arklatex, and we also involve with Shreveport and Bossier. Our floats are all designed and painted by New Orleans designers and artists. So if you want the true New Orleans experience, Gemini is the one you'd want to see, as well as our costumes and our crowns. It's all from New Orleans and South Louisiana.
So let's talk a little bit about after Mardi Gras, right? People will see this and they'll think, man, I want to be a part of this, right? What comes after this?
Well, we have 2 general membership meetings for the remainder of this year. Then May 1st is when our membership renewal starts, and that kicks off a whole new year and a whole year of experience. So parade is just a small portion of what we do. It's the extravaganza, of course, but we have theme announcement in June. We'll have coronation in July. And then we'll have fall flambeau. So it's a year-round experience that we encourage everybody to come to our website. You can read about all our details, what we do, just to get some more knowledge. And then come tonight in float loading and see what the experience is. Talk to some members, ask some questions, and get involved.
Absolutely. And look, we are so blessed to have good weather. It's going to be so much fun.
Exciting.
I cannot wait to catch some more beads this weekend. But for right now, I'm going to send it everyone back in the studio.